Welcome to Planter Darling TV. How you guys doing today? Alright guys, today we're going to talk about container garden. What we're going to talk about container garden, we're going to talk about the mistake we make sometimes in container garden. Whether we planting fruit trees, whether we planting whatever we planting. Sometimes we tend to want to plant our plants in small container, then transplant them to a bigger container, which doesn't make sense sometimes. If you don't have the container, I understand. I'm going to show you the mistake we make sometimes in containers. Alright, this is fruit trees. These are avocado, these are papaya, right? Now what I'm going to show you here, this papaya tree, I planted in this container without even realizing that this thing wanna grow so fast and so big. But I planted in this container. But if you notice now, this container is definitely way too small for this plant. Now I have to go and transplant this, which gonna stop it growth from growing. Then it got to catch back itself. So now what I did, this is a big mistake I made. Now, if I did put it in this big pot, this 25-gallon pot, I have no problem because this would have lasted for a few years. But because I put it in this small pot, now I got to put it in a bigger pot. So don't let this happen to you guys. All these pots, too small for these plants, but I start these from seeds. Everything here, I start from seeds. So I plant them in these, set the seed in the container, and now they grow up big. But what I'm saying, think before you proceed, because by thinking before you proceed gonna save you a lot of time. We make this mistake a lot of time. I'm trying to make you don't make the same mistake. If you're growing a papaya tree, plant it in a big enough container. If you're growing an avocado, plant it in a big enough container, because the transplanting from one container to the next sometimes stop the growth. Sometimes you even end up losing the plants. So think about it, guys. Plant them in big containers. Now, this is a papaya that I'm growing from seed as well. I have it in a 5-gallon bucket. Yes, this is going to sustain it for a while, but if you put them in a 25-gallon container, it's gonna last way longer. Same with the avocado tree. I put them, plant them in, set their seed, and they germinate and they grow to this height. But now you have to put them in bigger container. Yes, if you don't have the container, you got to do what you got to do. But if you have the container, it's wise to put them in big containers, saving you from transplanting. You see this one? This one could definitely grow and then produce out of this pot. But look at this one. This one is even bigger than this one. And the pot is so small. So think about it, guys. Make sure you put them in big container, especially fruit trees. And sometimes we even do that with our plants too, with our vegetables. So make sure you think about the container before you proceed. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.